But here comes the Dracogenesis, sir.
Here it comes! Hoarding Broodlord! And the one, the only, the Tiamat! Here he is! He's back again! Wouldn't you know? Harry Gast. Hoarding. Falash. We already have him right. We'll go for the blue. I will go for the white also.
Now, 5 cards. Isn't this card a little bit binoculars? Now I'll go for this first, right? Definitely going for this first. And I kind of want another Tiamat here. Kind of want another one. And I want to keep it big one. The big Tiamat.
But Chris, why are we playing Dracogenesis? Shouldn't we just be playing Omniscience? Isn't that always better than Dracogenesis?
No. No, 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 and I'll tell you why. Dracogenesis says the following. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost. Doesn't Omniscience say any spell without paying their mana cost? No. It says from your hand, and it's actually very relevant that we have Dracogenesis in this deck. For that reason, and for the reason that it costs 8 instead of 10. So, the best way I found of playing Dracogenesis is to play it with this card right here. Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. When it dies, we can create 3 treasure tokens, and we can sacrifice it with the Phyrexian Tower, which means that we can get this down if we're lucky, turn 3. Because we can either have a Fearsome Whelp turn 1, which makes it 1 cheaper, or we could have a Ugin's Labyrinth. We take away the Heragast and the Falash to this thing, and then we can play this turn 3. And then turn 4, we sacrifice it to the Phyrexian Tower, we get 8 manas, and we play the Dracogenesis. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. But how do we win? Well, we play the Hoarding Broodlord, and this is the other piece of the puzzle here. So when we play the Hoarding Broodlord, it says the following. When this creature enters, search your library for a card, exile it face down, and then shuffle. For as long as it remains exiled, you may play it, which means that we can play it with the Dracogenesis. So we play the Hoarding Broodlord, we search for Tiamat. Tiamat searches for 5 dragons, and we're gonna search for Morit, of course, which can copy the Tiamat, and some other dragons, doesn't matter. Very often it's actually good to go for the Bloomvine Regent, because Bloomvine Regent, first of all, it ramps you with the Omen, where you search library for 2 basic forest, 1 in hand, and 1 on the battlefield, but also, whenever this creature or another dragon enters, you gain 3 life. So, play all the Bloomvine Regents first that you tutor up with Tiamat, then play every dragon in your deck. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuffs. Other things that can ramp you is the Young Red Dragon. We can ramp with Morit a little bit. If we're really in a pinch, we can play this on a land, for instance, or on a Atsushi or a Fearsome Whelp. We have Ugin's Labyrinth, I already told you about that. We have Phyrexian Tower, already told you about that. That's pretty much it, though. That's pretty much the deck. Let's jump into the games.
Bananas and glue at the same time. Could that be a thing we could do? Just throwing out ideas.
Dracogenesis in hand, though. And a Phyrexian Tower. This could be good. Right? This could be good. It's not super fast, this Dracogenesis, but when it lands, you know. As per always. With our decks here. When we do our business. We really do our business. That's how you do the business. Okay, Young Red Dragon. This is an instant, by the way. Bathe in gold. Can do this at the end of his turn. Genius. Please, brain, remember to do that also. We remembered. How amazing. How amazing that. Man, do we go for the sushi boy here? We could play it now. Yeah, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? He's down on the ground. Let's see here. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 1 mana off. If we draw a land here, we can play Dracogenesis. We draw a land. That is absolutely beautiful.
You're beautiful, no matter what they say. You're beautiful in every single way. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, Tiamat. I love you so much. Coming down on the ground.
Let's see here. Morit Sushi, Heragast, Hoarding, Falage.
Brup. Sushi boy. This guy. Sure.
Play you last, maybe. Then we can just play this guy, gain some life. Oh, whenever a dragon enters, we gotta play that last. Okay, got him.
Bananas. Bananas. I have the aura of a banana. Is that why they call me the banana mana man?
Does anyone call you that? In my dreams, they call me the banana mana man. In my dreams. You don't want to know anymore. Don't ask. You don't want to know. But if you don't want to know, why are you asking? Okay. I'll tell you the story about Banana Mana Man. Another day, though. We'll go for this. Bathing Gold. Play the trash token. Man, do we just put down Sushi? Is this always just the way? Because this guy has Death Touch. Right? So we're kind of there with this guy. If you know what I'm saying, you know. If you know what I'm saying, you know. Okay. First strike and that is perfect, but that is perfect. We're still blocking. We just want this thing to die anyway, so. And we didn't have
anything else we wanted to do here anyways. Okay. 3 trash tokens. Ma! On the ground. What you gonna do on the ground? You're gonna be on the ground with me, on the ground, together on the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
Man, we have so much freaking manas. Do we even need? I mean, we need this because we have much manas, but we don't have, manas to play every card in the deck. We don't have that much manas. So this, I mean, what I'm saying is that this card is gonna be the same. One. Okay, we lose 2 life. That's too bad. But here comes the Dracogenesis, sir.
Here it comes! Hoarding Bloodlord! And the one, the only, the Tiamat! Here he is! He's back again! Wouldn't you know? Heragast. Hoarding. Falage. We already have them right. We'll go for the blue. Oh, we'll go for the red also. Now, 5 cards. Isn't this card a little bit bonkers? Now we'll go for this first, right? Definitely going for this first. And I kind of want another Tiamat here. Kind of want another one. I want to keep the big one. The big Tiamat. And I kind of want another Bloom. Another Morit. A young red dragon, maybe. A fearsome whelp. Man, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, putting you down. Another Tiamat. What you gonna do with those mats? Are you gonna create another Tiamat? Tiamat. Tiamat. You're gonna gain so much life. You're gonna gain so much life. It's gonna scare our opponent. They're gonna be so afraid. Gonna be so afraid. Every card in our hand, cause 0 manas. Better that do. 0 manas. Bananas. Bananas. Banana. Man, I feel like playing some Donkey Kong, speaking about all these bananas, Who asked, Chris? Who talked about bananas except for you? I don't know. Nobody, but. Man, do you notice a pattern? We always have the Hoarding Dragon, and then we always draw into Dragogenesis. Isn't that freaking amazing? Isn't life amazing? Well, it is. It is just amazing. Look at this. He's the by the way, why aren't you the ambitious? He's the virtuous? Wait, don't you need to do something to get this title? Wow. It's weird that the ambitious you don't need to do anything to get, but the virtuous... I mean, on the other hand, maybe it makes sense though. Wait, I should have done that. End of turn. Oh. That might screw up the game. What if it destroys our treasure? Okay. Death Baron though. Skeletons. Are you gonna turn these guys undead, sir? Man, there's beautiful. Okay. Nice up 2 there. Ugin's Labyrinth, not really doing anything here. Claim territory. Forest. Okay, how close are we to casting this, Chris? 5. So a little bit off, unless we draw. Oh wait, we could play Morit on nothing. Could play Morit on nothing. Wouldn't that be insane? Can play Morit on a land. That would cut it down by 1 turn. Can we survive next turn? I would have to, essentially, right? Morit of the Frost, right? And that's Stomping Grounds on the Tappers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dragon Genesis. My god. My Gunners. Okay, will he win though, no? This was slow. A slow one. Slow burner, okay. There's a plus counter on there. Guide of Souls, Death Baron, Elenda. That is 3 extra, so there's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, man. It's close. And we take 1 from the Mana Confluence also. So we're almost dead. But then came the Dragon Genesis!
Bruh. It's down, it happened. I have awakened to my dragon powers, and nothing shall stop me now.
Okay. Heragast, Hoarding Dragon. Bloomvine, Morit of the Frost. He might stay in though. Come to think about it. Because we're down kind of low, right? So he might stay in through this. Wouldn't that be amazing if someone stays in through the entire combo here? I think that is gonna happen. This thing, the Morit, the Young, the Sushi Boy. Ooh, by the way, here's some wealth. I want every dragon in my deck because they're so good and they're so beautiful. Put down here, gain some more life. So nice that this gains your life also. It ramps you and it gains your life. Isn't this kind of insane? A Hairy Ghast, a Bloomvane, and a Falage and a Morit. Nice. Thank you very much. We'll play you also. And then we'll play you. And then we're gonna search here for another Bloomvane Regent. Yay! And we play this. And now we're gaining a little bit of life, but that's not all though. That's not all. Brum, 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 brum. We have recovered. We are very powerful. We can recover from anything and everything. Badoosh, badoosh, badooshers. Badoosh, badoosh, badoink. We have gained so much life. It's kinda silly though. And sure. More life. And badoosh. And badoosh. And badoosh. Oh wait, did I could have selected one more dragon there. That was a big mistake. Big mistake. Will that cost us the game? It probably won't cost us the game, but you know. Up to 135 here. I'm feeling a little bit scared that he might do something here. Man, if he had some way of shuffling back also, wouldn't that be perfect? Do we go for another Falage maybe? Can play you, even though we have one. Keep this guy. Maybe exile in the top cards here. Don't think we need manas. Phyrexian Towers, sure. Play this little dragon right there. Play this little dragon right here. Did you need to play all those dragons, Chris? I needed to play those dragons. It was definitely very needed. What if he plays a board wipe? No, he won't, right? He won't play a board wipe. Why would he play a board wipe now? You're silly. You're suggesting that. It's so silly of you. Okay. Putting it down. We're gonna decline the first one. And then the second one, we're gonna accept. Where is it? This. Yes. Okay. Take action. Yes. Oh! He conceded. Bananas. 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 And we actually don't have Dracogenesis, but we draw it? Right? We draw it? Can't we just draw it? Tyrus String. Man, that's a name. Huh? That is a name. It's one of the names of our generation, as they say. I will put down this on the tappers. And we'll play the Young Red Dragon. It's probably the worst card in the deck, but you kind of need this card, I feel like. Like you need like a little bit of ramp there. A little bit of ramp to really... As I said. We'll do this. The Falage can go away. And we'll do this end of his turn. Man, we're gonna be so sneaky. Look at this. I'm gonna do the second main phase. Now we're gonna do there. And misclick just to fool you a little bit there. Tyrus String. Impassion the Rater. Are we gonna play this in response? Like absolute badasses? We could do that. Okay. Smacks in. Big smacks in. For the Rater in the state. Okay, down to 18. Mono white land destruction. I mean, he could just play a colorless land and destroy it. So, yes, it exists, but still. Oh! Bathe in gold, buddy.
We're bathing in gold. Gold and fire. Fire and gold.
Why are we bathing in fire? Because fire is cool and these guys breathe fire. Why do they breathe fire? Because it's cool. It's a circle. It comes around. That's what a circle does. Put it down. It goes around, it comes around. It's a circle. Ever thought about that? Atsushi, the blazing sky. He's out there being a savage. I mean, he looks to be stronger than a 4/4. It's just me. Like your average big, I don't know, human is like a 4/4. Legendary human. What's that guy gonna do against this guy? He's just wreck. Portable. You savage. You savage man. I shall remember that forever. Okay. Rater is not coming in there. We need something with the Dracogenesis though. All we're doing now with Dracogenesis is we're playing the Falage. Which is cool, but is it cool enough? We smack him with Sushi Boy, play Dracogenesis, play Falage, but I mean, then he maybe destroys this? Ew, what if he destroys it? I don't really like that one bit. Not one bit of the bit. Okay. Sushi Boy, big smacks. Do we play? What can we play then? We can play the Red Dragon. We have 2 Red Dragons. I mean, maybe just win with that? It's kind of horrible, but... Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Create the 3 treasures. It might be enough. You know, maybe. And then the Dracogenesis. Even had 1 mana to spare that day. Dracogenesis. It is so powerful, it cannot be stopped. Oh, no! No! He was sitting up in the room. No, he was sitting up in the room. Good. Young Red Dragon. Down. Young Red Dragon. Down the ground. We have the flying army, buddy. The Young Red Dragon. And the Falage. Dragon Engine. Can he stop? Oh! Healer's Hawk. To the rescue! I have the potion of healing. Should be red, because every potion of healing is red. We've established that, but for some reason this is blue. Maybe it's something else in there. Who knows? Maybe it's on skooma. Maybe. Who knows? Return the XL card.
No, it's time to play it. We can buff this guy up also. Look at all the buffings we can do. Look at this. Badank. Badank and badoosh. Interest tapped. And here we come. All those flyers. All that damage. There it is. Destroy target taps creature. In response. No. Piercing light deals 2 damage to the target attack. Okay. Oh, could have eaten it up though. Could have eaten it up. Because that would have prevented the scrying here. And also if we gain 2 mana, so we gotta buff this a little bit. Let's see. Healer's Hawk. Is he getting in front here? In front of the young red dragon? No. In front of the Falash dragon engine? No. He's taking it. Taking all the damage. Okay, it's happening. No. Healer's Hawk, he's thinking. Now we're gonna lose the skooma, buddy. Now we're gonna lose the skooma, okay? +7, +7. Man, we could almost. Can buff it by 1. The 7. Nah. Righteousness gonna get us. What a man, myth, and legend. That Healer's Hawk Righteousness was pretty good though. That might have won in the game, or the Dracogenesis, we find the business now? I'll say, or we find another land. We'll find out. Dracogenesis is not as good without Tiamat or the other thing. Ooh, in response, buff you. Man, he had some tricks up his sleeve. Look at this, piercing light. He's really done the best with what I got here, I gotta say. Tyra String, he's played well. He's played well. Bruh! Adds a lot of removal spells for one deck, gotta say. His opening up was like almost exclusively removals. The turn target dragon card from your graveyard. Sushi boy? Yeah, might be. Might be time for sushi boy. Think so. Put him down.
Dang. I have both flying and trample. I cannot be stopped.
Tyra String. Skooma boy. Getting in front. No! No more tricks. Man, he used a lot of spells, didn't he? No, 2 spells. I was thinking he was using like, I don't know, 3 spells. 1 each for 1 mana, but he didn't. Played this and okay. Guiding Bolt. Lord! He plays a lot of removal, this guy. A lot of them, okay? Gotta say, Guiding Bolt, Piercing Light, Righteousness. Man, this guy is... he's on top of things. Recreate the treasure. Wait, are you gonna play it with a treasure? No. No. Smack in with Sushi Boy. You think we're gonna hit on top? Top 2 cards until the end of your next turn if you play those cards. You think we're gonna hit good with this guy, or should we just keep him as a... No. No. 2 cards is all we need. 2 cards is all we need. Top 2. Okay, we kind of needed a little bit more there, but sure, we have a young red dragon. And he is down there. Let's play this now. Okay. So far, not really hitting the business here. Man, do we have too many land now? 1, 2... I don't know. I think he just played well. Tyra String. Chris played a little bit like a banana. Okay. Tap target creature. Man, this guy is... he has this also. In case all these fail. I say. Can never be too safe. Healers Hawk. We'll block with the young red dragon at this point, I feel like. Do we take out the Orator or the Hawk? I think we take out the Hawk. Man, this Hawk has been... Oh! And a Righteousness, no? We'll see. See what this gives, though. We find a land which can produce any color here. We could play the Morit. Oh, brought back, buddy. Beautiful. What a man. Okay. I mean, we might as well play this, but on what? Permanent U control also. That's the downside here. Okay. We might be out of things we can do here, actually. We have lands, but that's about it. Man, how did he get through all of these? I mean, I guess with all of these, but still. Chris, you played like a... Yeah, I mean, maybe I played a little... Man, he... Wait, by the way, he has 3 planes, though. That might be the reason. Look at how many lands we have and how many lands this guy has. Might be the reason. Might just be, okay? Very good. I think if we miss and hit yet another land, I think we can pack it up here. We'll see. There is a chance, you know. There's a chance we'll hit something, but I think he got us. Okay. Ooh. Well, this isn't the worst, right? Put you down. Put you down. Where did my dragon go? I searched for 2 forests. Adventure. You may then cast a creature later from exile. Doesn't that mean that I can cast it later from exile? Because else I would have just played it. Is later another... No, you can cast adventures on the same turn. Wait, is it because it's an omen? Oh, the omens work differently than... Oh, maybe they do. Okay, we'll see. Does it come back now? Okay, omens don't work the same as adventures. I thought they did. Okay, he got us. He got us, but that was kind of a good game, though, gotta say.
Hello, Daniel!
And you are?
It's me, the YouTube algorithm.
And well, what are you doing here?
I'm just here to take those views.
No, those are my views.
Oh, I can explain to you, senor. You see, you have subs 0%. And non-subs 100%. That's why you can take all your views.
I guess it's time that you check out the little thing down there.